Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com, and I'm not wearing pants, but you'll never know that. We got a free pick for Virginia Tech. We're going to get straight to it. You're not going to get these enormous sales pitches that you get elsewhere, but visit OffshoreInsiders.com for the best premium picks each and every day. We are going to take the points on Virginia Tech, getting 14 from Virginia. Among the many reasons, going with double-digit underdogs and revenge off of a home loss is 7.79 and 5.80 against the spread. Now, it's a myth in college football, but not so much a myth. And yeah, I told you before that I do happen to have some itching issues. So if you want to play that drinking game where every time I scratch myself, that's too much information, take a drink. Feel free to do that. Use Kentucky Bourbon Ale. You'll get wasted pretty quickly. But it's a myth in college football about the double-digit rivalries in big games, but not so much in college basketball. And in fact, the puppy in this series has barked in 8 out of the last 9. Now, with brutal road games at North Carolina and at Miami, and Miami is the only quote-unquote BCS team, or Power 6 as they like to call it, squad that is undefeated in their own conference. So North Carolina is the big name. Miami's actually the better opponent. But talk about an obvious look-ahead situation here. And this is a situation where Virginia Tech can actually rally around playing the spoiler. It's right about the time of the year where we like to fade bubble teams. And as we said, all the major sports sites kind of list which teams are on the bubble, the last 4 in, the last 4 out. We do use Joe Lunardi's site as a, Joe Lunardi's is, kind of a default thing. But basically, this is the time of the year to fade bubble teams that are under a lot of pressure. Here I go. I'm going to scratch again. Itch a lot. That if teams played well under pressure, they wouldn't be bubble teams this time of the year. Now, Virginia is playing a bit above their heads, as starting forward Darian Atkins has played just 13 minutes over the last 7 games because of shin splints. The center, Mike Tobey, is going to be out indefinitely with mononucleosis, and anytime somebody's got some multisyllabic illness, they're always good to fade there. Now, Virginia fits perfectly in our predictably unpredictable model, that basically a team is a box of chocolates from that great sports movie, and that in either situation, taking the big points is good under those circumstances. Virginia is a pretty impressive 7-0 straight up against the RPI Top 100. They're 0-3 when facing teams from the Colonial Athletic Conference. Now, that's just being demonstrative. I realize Virginia Tech is not a Colonial Athletic Conference team, but like Colonial Athletic Conference teams, they are an overmatched regional rival, and that is where Virginia has played their worst. Now, need I remind you again about the big 2 road games that Virginia's looking ahead to? Yeah, we're going to anticipate Virginia will continue to be predictably unpredictable under these circumstances. So again, the play tonight is to go with Virginia Tech plus the points against Virginia. Now we have another long-time proven angle that applies tonight on our premium card. Joe Duffy's God's Tips, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com. Visit OffshoreInsiders.com each and every day. By the way, cumulatively, the Betted Trinity, myself, Joe Duffy's God's Tips, Stevie Vincent, the Master Lock Line, the 2012-2013 basketball season has been the best season cumulatively for any group of handicappers probably in the history of the business, and I exaggerate not. www.offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com for a huge card tonight and every single night of the betting season.